I figured it's due time to make a video like this regarding this YouTuber. And I know I've said in the past I don't make rant videos on YouTubers. This is not a rant video, this is like a discussionary video. I want to get my thoughts out there about this guy because, frankly, I don't fucking understand him whatsoever, and I think there's very few people that do. I have never been a fan of Onision. I never was subscribed to his videos. When I first started doing YouTube, I was never aware of the big YouTubers and the big, top-rated people. I didn't even know that kind of community existed. I honestly thought when I first started, like it's like so many people were gonna watch my videos right away. That didn't occur like that. I didn't know how it all worked. I didn't understand you had to kind of market yourself, do all these kinds of things. And he seems to have at least marketed himself well and done pretty well for himself. He's got 700,000 subscribers now. I mean, that's no easy task. There are just too many contradictions that I see regarding him and his ideology and just how he conducts business on YouTube. Mr. Onision has his main channel where there are these really kooky, weird videos that I watch like this. Was that like an acid trip? I don't know. And then there's this Speaks channel where he vlogs to everybody. Sometimes he'll make a video and delete it moments later. A lot of you guys have told me, yeah, you like some of the things that he talks about, some of the things he discusses, some of the topics he rants about. I don't even know if you would call them rants. They're just discussions and just his musings, I guess. But I think a lot of his fans are now kind of shying away only because it's turning into a viral therapy session. It's this constant talking about relationships and personal details about life. Now, I mean, like, I'm on YouTube. I'm talking to thousands of people, I guess, that I don't know personally. But I feel like I'm not saying I'm any better or anything. I'm not saying I'm better than him. It's not like that. I'm saying, what I do, guys, what I do is just give my opinion on things. I'm not looking for advice, about my personal life. Like, I'm not telling you where I live. I'm not telling you the guys I'm dating. I'm not telling you how shitty work is being, because, work isn't shitty. I haven't gone on a date in a while. It's okay. I have a very weird schedule. I work 5 to 1. But I'm not overanalyzing every little aspect of my life because my life is fine right now. My life is actually pretty good right now. I'm not overanalyzing. And that's what I see Mr. Onision doing. He's overanalyzing everything and giving just ridiculous personal details about his life, about his girlfriends, about his ex-girlfriends, I guess. And it just seems to be kind of, why are you doing that? Why over the internet? Why? I mean, a lot more people can see it than a simple heart-to-heart with your cronies, Yeah, YouTube can be an outlet, but at the same time, it seems just overly personal. And you have these people that don't know you personally, and they are discussing your personal life and arguing with other people about your personal life. It's weird. A lot of stories get all mixed up, things that happened to him and his girlfriend, his crazy girlfriend. He's made videos that he's deleted about her, like, losing her memory, or she had sepsis or something. I think that's a very severe mental mental. I meant physical. I meant physical defect that you need to take care of immediately, and she was just kind of sitting there not going to the hospital. It all seems very strange. And it seems anybody that brings this up or has questions about why he's doing what he's doing, they are immediately construed as haters. You know, anybody that goes against what he has to say and what he does with his life is a hater. He's always asking why his haters are obsessed with him, why they know so much about him. Greg, everybody knows a lot about you because you put your entire self out there on the internet. Clear as day. And people are allowed to express how they feel about that. It's okay, they can do that. I mean, when I first made the video with Muse and the Archfiend, it was more about his militantism regarding vegetarianism, you know, saying like, ooh, we're the best, meat eaters are terrible, they're murderers. Every time you eat a piece of meat, God kills a kitten, and God creates another Justin Bieber. I didn't like that, but now it's completely changed. Completely changed. I think people are just getting kind of sick of it. Sick of this narcissism that seems to be coming forth from his mouth hole. It is kind of narcissistic, referring to yourself in the third person and meaning it, not doing it sillily. It kind of shows negative aspects of living your entire life online. I don't live my entire life online. I do this. I occasionally Facebook and I tweet throughout the day. But I'm not putting out every little increment of my life. I don't make videos multiple times a day. But some people do. I know that, but it just seems a bit strange, and it seems putting yourself out there that much, you're going to get people that aren't going to agree with you. So, God damn it. His attitude, I see, towards people that disagree with what he has to do, it's so mean-spirited. Like, he said on a Facebook quote, his haters are fucking pathetic. Why? I think the main reason that quote-unquote haters are following what he's got to do and what he's been doing is just because it's pretty much like a train wreck. Like, you don't want to look away. You don't want to miss anything. It's seriously like one of the most ridiculously, horribly entertaining aspects of the internet, especially YouTube, I mean. Oh, it's so bizarre. It's a viral soap opera with a real person. It's not a conducted character that a bunch of guys were writing down in on a circular table in Hollywood. This is a real guy with real issues and real feelings, and we are kind of watching him unravel, and that's what is keeping people's interests. I highly doubt that people are just watching just to be like, oh, I just want him to fall off a cliff and land into a pile of jagged rocks, and then a buzzard comes down and pecks off his weenie. I don't think people are doing that. I think people are honestly just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with this guy, because it's just so bizarre. I've said it before, like, you kind of want to just peer in to the crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a little nutty what's going on with him. If you know anything about him and his relationship, and you would, because he puts it out there for everybody to see, if you know the whole story, it's a little fucking kooky. And I have had some pretty weird relationships in the past, but not like horrible, you know. They've never been insanely drama-fueled, you know. They've been weird at times, and they've been kind of sad at times, but they've been happy at times too. But never to the point of this insane drama I mean, this guy should just get a job and, like, write for a reality TV show. It would be perfect. He'd be perfect. He'd be better off doing that, I think. And what's even worse is that his fans keep stepping in, and anybody that has a differing opinion than him, they scream and yell and get so angry that somebody dares to talk about it. It's so fucked up. It's fucked up on so many levels, and I'm not that appreciative of it, especially just from somebody that puts themselves out there as much as he and the ex-girlfriend does, and demands privacy and says, well, you don't know anything about me. We know more than we want to. We know more than if you hadn't been putting this stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? Constantly calling out haters. And I know, I hate you saying that word. I know that I've made videos where I, like, poke fun at some of the ridiculous comments, but I've never ever once said, like, all of you are so pathetic that hate on me. Oh my God. You need to, like, stop doing that, because it's like so rude. I don't work that way. Like, people are going to just talk. People are going to say what they're going to say, regardless if anybody has anything to say about it. This is getting to be such a long video. Oh my God, but this is like a treasure trove of rant fodder. Maybe this is all just a huge joke. Maybe this is all just the biggest troll fest ever. We don't know. He could possibly have, like, a Scrooge McDuck room full of money that he makes off of these videos, and he swims around in, like, the dollar bills and the coins and stuff. And he's just laughing at all of us for trying to pick him apart. I don't know. That could be a very strong possibility. I think another reason I'm not a fan of him is because he kind of reminds me of my high school boyfriend. You know, the big head and the big long hair and the giant eyebrows, you know. Yeah, I've dated some winners in my time. I should get into a very long video and make it all, like, sepia toned and talk about, hey guys, I'm single again. Yeah, it's a hard thing. Most of you post on gines.com/forums about, hey, gineriella, how do you deal with all the breakups? And I just gotta pull through, and I gotta make a video every 2 seconds describing how I feel. I have an outer monologue. It's not an inner monologue anymore. I'm all sepia-toned and wet from the shower. And that's enough of that. People want to keep up with what he's got to say. That's all well and good. People enjoy his views on things. That's all well and good. But it's starting to become very do what I say and what I do. Very cut and dry, and no light can penetrate. No, the light meaning the light is symbolism for opinion penetrating the forums or his videos, and that's just how I would never conduct business. And I think it's okay for people to differ on things, and that's what makes us human. This is already way too long, and I'm really sorry, but there's a lot to say about this guy. I mean, you can keep going on and on. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna go take some NyQuil and pass the fuck out. Good night, bitches.